Okay. Can you see me okay and hear me okay? I've got my new mic on, so I think it's a much better mic.
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll get started. Do you have your little ball, your little foot rubs ball?
Yes.
The myofascial ball. Okay, so let's see. I'm not sure where Dan went off to. Dan, come back, come back. All right, if you have the little ball or some kind of little ball or even a big ball, rub it between your hands and start to wake up this body. And everybody get situated and settled. And take the ball the other direction in your hand. Like you're making meatballs, right? Okay, I think I'm missing Linda too. Where'd you go?
Get something from my head. A little bit of headache. So
Here you are. You have it now?
I do. I'm ready.
Okay, good. All right. So we're going to rub on the under the collarbone too, on your chest. And while you're rubbing, say I'm rubbing the left side, I'm going to swing my left arm back and forth a little bit too. Try to open up through that chest area. How's everyone's body feeling today? Are they having any issues? Pretty good. Take pretty good. And then go to the other side. Usually I'm hearing knee issues. Knees are bothering you, lower back. Anything else
My
going
right
on?
hip is a mess.
Your right hip is a mess. What happened to your right hip?
Oh, I don't know, bursitis something.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see if we can take your ball to your hip joint then.
I do. That really does help.
It really does, doesn't it?
That's
And
sore.
sore, yeah, you don't realize it. And this is just kind of loosening up some of that tangled up web of fascia down there that can sometimes cause us some discomfort. So take it on your hip joint. I have bursitis on this hip for years now, and I didn't think it was supposed to last that long. Let's go to the other side.
I don't think it ever really goes away.
I agree. And they stuck a little steroid shot in there, but she just stuck it wherever she darn pleased. I'm like, I don't think you hit the bursa.
They should use ultrasound to visualize that.
That's what I learned after I was like, well, that didn't help. $185 later.
Whoa, yeah.
Do your knee too. Get around the knee joint.
Yeah.
It's expensive staying healthy, isn't it? Go around the other direction. On those knees. Dan, you're still muted if you want to join the conversation, and Sue and Raj, you're muted if you want to join in. Love to hear you guys grunts, giggles, comments. I'll take it all. All right, put it on your feet. My mom and I have grunting contests, trying to get up like, oh, I was louder than you. Get those feet massaged. Yeah. So guess what we saw when we were out on a hike?
Bear?
A bear. Go to the other foot.
Hey, did you ruin it?
We saw a little cub, maybe a little pre-teenage bear. He was so fluffy and so cute. And then all of a sudden I froze. I'm like, Mama's not far behind. Yeah, but she never showed up. So thank God. I was really scared because I kept hearing my sister go, don't forget your bear spray. I didn't have any bear spray. Oh, okay. Is there any other part of your body? Any other part of your body you want to get?
Lower back.
Yeah, that lower back. Can you reach it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, man, that feels pretty darn good. I haven't done that one in a long time. Anyone signed up for a massage? I'm thinking
Black bear or brown bear?
it was probably a black bear. They're not as mean, I don't think it was. I don't think it was a grizzly bear. All right, well, while we're talking about bears, let's do our hands. So stretch your feet out like starfish, real wide. Get your pinky away from your thumb, and then curl in like bear claws. Make a fist like you're holding a baby bird, and then fling the fingers out. So starfish wide, bear claws, baby bird, and fling those hands out. And then just repeat that motion over and over. Is anybody, do y'all doing this before you wake up, before you get out of bed in the morning?
Yes, I did it this morning.
Yeah, I do this. And with my hiking sticks, I would stop and I would do start. And every time I do it, I think of all of you guys. All right, now make that little gentle fist hand and straighten your arms out long. Make some circles with your wrists. Has anyone else seen a bear live?
Wow.
You're lucky or you're smart. All right, make tighter fists now and point with your arms straight out in front of you. Take your knuckles down to the floor. Ooh, feel that stretch across the top of your wrist and the top of your hand? Get these boxing hands ready, Nancy. All right, spread your fingers out wide like the starfish. Stretch your arms out long in front of you. Spread your fingers out really wide. Good. Ooh, now play the piano.
There's a quote about birds, that bears. If it's brown, lay down, black, fight back, and white, good night.
If it's brown, lay down. If it's black, lay flat. If it's white, do
No,
what?
black, fight back.
Hike back.
That means you make yourself a pure bear.
Oh, okay.
And white, good night. If it's white, you're done.
If you wait.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. Whoop. Good. Hands going. Shake those hands out. Good. All right. Like seeing you in that chair, Dan. That's a good chair to be in. Can you swing your arms back and forth? Give yourself some, take up a lot of space. Now, Sue and Raj, don't clobber each other. All right, now opposite arm leg movement. Opposite arm leg movement. Now you need Don in the room so you can swat at him, right? Swat those arms. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it?
Yes.
Like we're
Yeah, it
skiing.
does.
I think it feels pretty good. Feel the weight in your fingertips. All right, now just take your right arm. And so I was playing with this before. I had my legs together, my feet together, and I was swinging my legs back and forth a little bit, just rocking them side to side. And then I was trying my figure 8 so that I could avoid my legs. So when my legs were over on the right side, my left arm was on the left side. And then I'd move my legs over to the right and bring my arm to the right. So it was kind of a little brain fitness quiz. And you'll know if you got it wrong because you'll hit yourself. And it makes you have to take bigger arm circles, right? There we go. Let's try that other side now. See if you can join in with that other arm. Keep those legs moving side to side a little bit. There you go. Isn't that kind of more fun to, I feel it in my head.
Think about it.
Gotta think about it, right?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. One more. Woo. Shake those arms out, shake the shoulders out. All right, let's assume the position, assume the mountain pose position. So walk your feet a little bit ahead of your knees. If you can scooch forward in your chair so that you are not using the back of the chair, that's going to build your core strength, all right? Put your hands on your legs, on your thighs, and press your hands into your thighs to grow your spine taller. And then roll your shoulders up and back a few times. You okay there, Barbara?
Oh, yeah, I'm just doing it in. Okay.
Okay. All right, lift up and around. A couple more times, shoulder rolls up toward the ears and back and down. And next time your shoulders are back and down, leave them back and down and lift your heart space up a bit. So this is really strong seated mountain pose here. Take a breath in and an audible breath out. One more nice breath in, audible breath out. And reach your hands down by your side now. Make starfish with your hands and try to reach your fingers toward the floor. And that's going to pull your shoulders down a little bit. Take a breath in as the shoulders come up towards your ears, and then make an audible, that's a little louder than I meant it to be. And again, inhale. Drop those shoulders down. One more inhale. And very nice. Okay. Now bring the hands onto the belly and take a couple breaths in so that when you breathe in, you feel your hand press into your belly. So we know we're breathing in a healthy way. Breathing in, my belly pooches out. Breathing out, my hands sink into the belly. Breathing in through the nose, the belly pooches out. Breathing out, the hands sink in. If it helps you to think about the side ribs expanding rather than the belly expanding, for some people it makes more sense. You breathe in, invite those side ribs to expand out to the side, and as you exhale, a gentle contraction of the ribs back in. And the belly takes care of itself. All right, next time we do this, we're going to take that full breath in, and we're going to count to 10 out loud, nice and slowly, and try to get 2 rounds of 10, okay, on one breath. You want to try that? All right, so build and strengthen the diaphragm. So take a nice breath in. I'll count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Did you do that all in one breath?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna try that one more time. This time we're gonna try 3 rounds of 10. Okay.
Oh.
Just get as far
I
as you
should go
can with it.
faster.
Count faster, yeah. Or count by 2s, right? Okay, ready? Take a nice full rich breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! And enjoy a full breath in. How'd that feel? Did you get to 3?
Yeah, but it was hard.
All right.
It
That's
was.
hard. That's your homework for the week, okay? That was from the Parkinson's Foundation, that exercise. So I'm not messing around with this one. They want you to practice it too. Just to keep building strength and try to make the sound loud as you can out of your voice. Keep that voice as strong and long as we can, okay? All right, let's sit back and round soften the shoulders down, and spine is long. Let's take the head over the right shoulder. So just turn and see what you can see over your right shoulder, and then let your eyeballs keep looking over. Try to get a little bit more movement in your neck. And then keep your eyes wide open and follow what you can see as you bring your head back to center. So let your eyes keep focusing on a different place. Take a full breath in straight ahead. And as you exhale, take your eyeballs and your chin over your other shoulder. And then let those eyeballs keep looking behind you. You're going to feel a little strain in the eyeballs. That's good work for your eyeballs. I work those eyeball muscles too. All right, and then when you're ready, keep following those eyeballs straight ahead so your nose is pointing forward again. Let the eyeballs keep focusing. Nice. Then lower the chin in the direction of your chest. Get a nice stretch across the back of the neck. And then gently lift the head up. Don't kink the head all the way back. Just take the eye gaze up slightly with the chin slightly lifted. And then back to neutral. Nice. Okay. Let's bring those fingertips on your shoulders and lift the elbows forward. So they're pointing straight forward. That's it. Yep. Raj, point your elbows at me. Lift those elbows up. Good. Now point your elbows. Try to touch me with your elbows. So really press your elbows forward. Really press them forward. Feel the stretch across your back to the shoulders. Do you feel that? All right. Now plug the head of the arm bone back in. So retract your shoulders back a little bit. and open the elbows out to the side. Soften your shoulders down and then try to see if the elbows can lean in for a kiss toward each other. They're trying to reach each other, not quite making it. Oh, all right, one more time each way. Elbows point forward. Soften your shoulders down. Good job. And now press your elbows like you're trying to push a button with your elbows a little bit out of reach. You should feel some heat building up in the back of your shoulders and neck now. All right, retract your shoulders back again and then open the elbows out wide. Oh, baby, see if they can't lean in to touch each other back there. Oh,
Feel good.
that feels good. Can you take your
Yes.
arms out and reach for the back of your chair now? Reach for the back of your chair, roll the shoulders back, shine your heart forward, and then hinge forward a little bit with a nice straight back. Hold on to the back of the chair. And then really open up through those shoulders. Okay, and I tell you guys, you can do this in a door jam too, right? When you're walking through a door. So you stop and you put your hands on the, as you're coming into the door, you put your hands on the side of the door, roll the shoulders back, keep your hands where they are, but start to, and keep your feet where they are, and just start to move your chest forward a little bit. Can you picture that? Just to get a little stretch in your shoulders. Can you picture that?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we don't
good.
want to be all hunched over.
Exactly. And this gets really shortened and tightened. So we have to keep those long, and then we have to strengthen the back of the, between the shoulder blades too. Okay, good. Nice, but be careful of that shoulder too, Sue. I know you have issues with your shoulder. Yeah.
Recently, it is hurting more.
Oh, it's hurting more. Oh, okay. Well, let's kayak the shoulder. So imagine you're in a kayak. And I did go kayaking this week too, and I was thinking about you guys, and this is the movement that you do. And because of all this work we do, I didn't even get sore, but I couldn't beat my husband across the lake. He still beat me. All right, go the other direction. I said, it's not a race. It's not a race. And everything's a competition for him. All right, good. And release that. Okay, let's give our shoulders a little break and lift our toes up. So the heels are down, the toes are lifted. Walk your feet out even a little bit more. Lift and spread your toes. And now put the toes down and lift your heels. Oh, cramp, cramp. And lift the heels. Do you get a cramp in your calf sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Oh, did we all get cramps in our calves? We all got cramps at the same time. All right, lift your toes. And don't lift them up so high. Lift your heels and toes. Lift your heels and toes. All right. Now opposite. Opposite heel toe, heel toe.
Held down one.
Good. Okie doke, got that. All right, now lean back in your chair if you need to, and lift your right leg up and hold on to it. Make some circles with your ankles. So we're bringing that knee into the chest, holding the underside of the thigh, making good circles with your ankle, and then go the other direction. And let's point and flex that toe. So point and then flex, lift and spread your toes. Notice what you got going on with your foot, with your toes. Then just take your ankle kind of side to side like you're conducting. Ta-da! All right. Lower that leg down and give your thigh a little massage. And let's go to the other side. So pull that left knee in towards your chest as best you can. Lean back in the chair to support your lower back. Make some circles with that ankle. Did I ever tell you guys I used to be a drum major in the marching band?
No. Oh.
Mount Hebron High School,
Oh.
class of 1979. Yeah, I had to wear a hat that was at least 3 feet tall, point and flex. So that made me about 9 feet tall. They could see me coming forever. And my very first marching band experience, put the leg down. I had to march to the right, and then the band was supposed to follow me. Well, I went to the left, but the band knew to go the right. So I went the wrong way as them. That was my first debut. I think I did a bunch of that stuff wrong. It was bad.
Did you have to turn your hat in?
Threw my hat in. No, I got to keep it. I did at the end though. I gave him the hat back. Put your feet together and take your knees side to side. And you know my voice doesn't carry, so it wasn't a great fit. Keep your feet together and take your knees apart. Was anyone else in a marching band ever in their life?
Both our kids were in the marching band. Anju and Deepa were. They went to Mount Hebron actually.
Fun. All right, separate those feet again. And let's take the arms out to the side. Nice big sun breath. So reach the arms up overhead, gather all that is good in this world. Take a big breath in and then let go of the stuff that's not so good. We don't need to focus on that, right? Inhale, gather all that is good and beautiful. As you exhale, just let go of the stuff that's not. One more full breath in. Oh, take the good stuff. Get rid of the stuff we don't need. Okay. Let's put our feet nice and wide and rest your right forearm on your right thigh. And take that left arm to goal post. And tip over to that right side. Tip over to the right side. You can stay at goal post if this feels good, or reach your arms straight up overhead, or bring the upper arm in line with the ear. So this is a form of crescent, but we're supporting our weight with our right forearm on our right thigh. Stretch, stretch, stretch. You got it. Good. All right. Let's come back and switch the other way. So now that left forearm's going to rest on the left thigh. Right arm comes to goal post. Maybe reaches up overhead. And tick-tock over to that side. Good. Beautiful. Full breath in, full breath out, and release that. I just wanted to see where your shoulders were today. They look really good. So let's just flow through this a little bit. So take that left arm and reach it up overhead, and the right arm can hold on to the chair or reach down below. The feet are hip width distance apart now, a traditional crescent. And then let's go to the other way. So just tick-tock the other way. Good, nice big movements. And how about one more time each way? Just crescent over to that right side, and then crescent over toward the left side. Good, beautiful. And then lower both arms down, roll those shoulders out. Hold on to your magic ball in front of you. Draw the belly in, so imagine it's a big beach ball. And keep your nose pointed at the ball as you gently twist toward the right.
Pretending you're holding a ball.
Back to center, twist the other direction. Good. Back to center again and twist. If you have lower back pain, you know you don't want to be doing this, or if you have osteoporosis, twisting is not indicated, right? And back to center. Hands on the thighs, lengthen that spine and hinge forward. Hands on the thighs, use the thighs to help support the weight, and then press your hands into your thighs and lift back up to sitting, full breath in. As you exhale, hinge forward again. Nice. And one more time, breathe in. And exhale, hinge forward. You want to slide your hands down the outer shins, the outer thighs. Press your hands into your outer thighs and press your legs into your hands. And get this nice resistance build up between your hands and your legs. So you're strengthening your legs and strengthening your shoulders at the same time. So this is called pressure cooker. Nice breath in. And then slide the hands back up your thighs and press back up to sitting. Good. Okay, let's grab our weights if we could. We'll do a little bit of weight work. So mindfully pick up your weights carefully. We talk all the time about facing whatever you're going to pick up that's heavy. Okay, you can sit or stand doing these. If you want to stand, you can stand, or you can stay seated. All right. We're going to start with bicep curls. We're going to start with the arms, and then I'll add a little bit of the footwork. Okay. So hang your arms down nice and low. Make sure you have space, and then bring fingertips to the shoulders, and then extend the arms back down again. So you want to give your bicep muscle, your upper arm muscle, give it a little squeeze when you get up there. All right, don't squeeze the weight, squeeze and make a Popeye muscle. Now your option here is to lift your heels up when your fingertips come up towards your shoulders. So you can pump your calf muscles at the same time. So lift the heels, bring the fingertips to the shoulders. Good. All right, we're going to do one more like this. And then we're going to keep our elbows locked into our side body, but we're going to take the weights out to the side. We'll keep those elbows locked into the side body and just take the arms out to a 45-degree angle from your thighs. All right, so that gets the second part of the bicep muscle. That's it. Gosh, you have some heavy weights there. What's Sue doing to you? Gonna make you Mr. Wonder Man. Two more. And good. Nice. All right. Roll your shoulders up and turn your palms back away from you. Okay. So they're facing behind you. Good. Arms are straight. And then just gently press the arms back behind you. Hinge forward a little bit so you're not arching your back. All right. Keep pressing back and pause for a second. Keep your head and neck in alignment. So if you're looking up at the video, kinking your neck up, take all the wrinkles out of the back of your neck. Now your option with legs here, if you choose, is to extend one leg forward on the heel of the foot and then bring that foot back. So you press your arms back, extend your leg out, and then come back to seated mountain with your arms straight down, and then repeat to the other side. So we're just doing a little heel toe work as we're pressing these back. Let's do two more. These are hard. 1 and 2. Good. Woo. All right. Take those weights out and give yourself a hug. So stack your arms over top. Just put the weights on your lap. We're going to come back to those. So just for a second. And then give yourself a little hug. Here we go. Stretch them out, shake them out, and then grab your weights again. Sorry if you put them down on the floor. Okay. Let everyone get their weights back. Sue's getting double duty. All right. Now we're going to take the arms out at a 45-degree angle, one at a time, not quite shoulder height. So extend the arm, thumb is pointed up, like thumbs up, palms facing the midline, and then send the other arm up. Now, if you would like to do both arms at the same time, you certainly can do that. You should make sure you're keeping your core engaged and you're not lifting your arms any higher than your shoulder. They're a little bit lower than your shoulder. And if Sue, if it hurts the one arm to do it, just do the one arm. All right, don't exacerbate that pain.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do 3 more. 1 and 2. And last one, 3. Good. All right, take a little break. Woo, getting stronger. Hands over by the shoulders, up on the shoulders, elbows bent, hands resting on the shoulders. We're gonna take one arm up overhead and lower it down and take the other one up overhead. Now make sure you're not arching your back with this. Just take one arm up at a time. Good. Some of you have some really heavy looking weights there. Oh, Dan's pumping the iron, yeah. What size are yours, Linda?
3 pounds. 3 pounds.
Okay, 3 pounds. And Barbara?
3 pounds.
3 pounds. Okay, I better step it up here.
Mine is 2 pounds. It's
2 pounds. Okay, one more each way.
I have a hard time.
And good. Okay. All right. Do you feel that in your top of your shoulders just a little bit? Oh, catch your breath. We have one more to do here. So take your feet out nice and wide and bring your arms to goal post. This is our goddess pose. So the arms are at goal post, elbows in line with the shoulders, palms facing forward. Now just bring those palms in front of your face and your elbows in front of your face, forearms in front of your face. And then open those arms out to the side again, palms face out. This one's challenging. All right, open out again. Got to get your deltoid muscles ready for your booster shot, right?
Hey.
That's going to happen soon. For some of you that got vaccinated in December or January, you have an opportunity to get your 8-month booster. We got to get those deltoid muscles ready to accept them. One more. Oh, baby. And then lower those arms down. Okay, now bring the weights. Yeah, good. I like to hear that. You're working hard. All right, weights are on the thigh bones now, in the middle of your thigh bone or closer to your knee. And we're just going to do a little marching. So you can either just lift your heel, or if you feel like you can lift your foot up and do a slow march, we're going to lift and hold. If you're feeling that in your lower back, I want you to lean back in your chair. But if you want to build that core strength, try to sit up and away from the chair. So lift and hold for a few seconds. Yep. We're going to be able to get ourselves up out of that chair. All right, so the weights are on your thigh bone. You're holding on to the weights on your thigh bone, and you're lifting the weight along with your leg. That's a lot of weight. Hold it up there. Keep the foot flexed. Good. I'll wear you out here. Wearing me out for sure. But it's good stuff, right? All right, lift one more each side. And lift. Woo. And lower that down. Now we can put our weights down. Woohoo. And grab your block. Okay. I'm going to stretch out our hamstrings and our outer hips.
Listen to it. Take the block. Block.
So place a block in front of your right hip. Marie, are you doing these with us?
Give me one.
Yeah?
Thumbs up, yes.
Okay.
On the track.
You showing her up, Dan?
No, not at all.
You've been a yogi for a long time. Barbara, you getting your block?
Oh, yeah, I'm trying
Okay, we'll
to
wait for
find
you.
where I put it.
See if you can find where you put it.
Oh, I
Probably,
have it.
probably holding a plant or something. All right, put your right foot on the block with your heel on the block. I remember last Christmas, I used my blocks to make a poinsettia tree. I know, they came in handy. All right, press the heel into the block and toes up toward the nose. And then press your thigh bone down toward the floor. Feel that leg engage. So that in and of itself is a leg strengthener. Heels pressing down, thigh bones pressing down, leg is straight and long. Now lift your spine up out of the pelvis. So lift tall. Hands can come to the back of the chair to keep your heart lifted. Soften your shoulders and hinge forward. Get that stretch in your back of your hamstring. Oh boy, if that's too much on the shoulders, the hands can rest on the thighs. Leg is straight. All right, lift back up, take a breath in. Do that one more time, lengthen. And then hinge from your hip, come forward, head and neck stay in alignment, right? Oh.
Front. Push it in.
Keep pressing the heel bone down and the thigh bone down. If you activate that leg, it'll help you stretch it better.
Heel bone.
Good. And then lift back up. Kick the block over to the other side. Give that leg a little massage if it needs it. And then set your left foot up on the block. All right, good. Heel is on the block. Toes are lift and spread. Leg is straight.
See, leg is up like this.
Press your thigh bone down.
Yeah.
Get tall. Breath in, exhale, hinge forward. Anybody's hamstrings feeling tight today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Okay, take a breath in, lift up. Exhale, hinge forward. Did y'all get a storm last night?
No.
No rain last night? We got a
Not
big
here.
storm in Baltimore
We
City.
got rain.
Oh, so much rain. All right, lift back up. Bring your block with you. And we're going to do our figure 4 pose, okay? So the block goes on the inside edge of the right foot. And bring the left pinky toe side of the foot onto the block. The knee goes out to the left side. Adjust the height to whatever works for you, okay? So hands on the thighs, get tall. Full breath in. First breath in is to release the leg down toward the earth. So see if you can use some muscle energy to press that whole leg down toward the earth. And if this hurts your knee, give yourself more space. So just straighten the leg out a little bit, take the block out a little bit further, just give yourself more space. And then when you're ready, hinge forward. And so you're going to feel this, where you're going to feel if you have bursitis, you're going to know. It's going to feel it right there in that hip. Or arthritis. Anyone have arthritis in their hip? These hips do a lot of work for us. But the more we move them and keep them greased up, the better they'll work for us. All right, lift back up, take a breath in one more time. Lengthen that spine, lift up out of your pelvis and hinge forward. If the block was too high, lower it. If the block's too low, put your ankle on your knee. Good. I don't hear any grunting. Lift back up. And let's pick that leg up and make some circles with your leg. So just pick it up, make some circles, all greased up now, ready to go dancing. And one more big circle. Woo. Okay, feet together, knees apart, butterfly those legs before we start the other side. And now let's go the other way. I did see an Arthur. Who is that dance instructor? Arthur?
Murray.
Who?
Murray.
Okay, I saw one of his schools the other day. All right, put the pinky toe side of your foot. So the block's resting on the inside edge of your left foot, and you're going to bring your right foot onto the block, pinky toe side on the block. First breath in is to lengthen. Next breath out is to just release that knee down toward the floor. Use your muscle energy first. And then take another breath in, lengthen. As you exhale, hinge forward. So I was surprised to see one of those. I didn't know people took dance lessons anymore. I thought that was so cool. So I said to my husband, hey, how about dance lessons?
Oh boy,
What do you think happened?
red balloon.
Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, hinge forward. He's kind of like my dad, 2 left feet. Mom, dad was a terrible dancer, you got to admit, right? Has anyone been a good dancer? Lift back up. Good dancers in the group? All right, pick that leg up, make some circles with that hip joint. I can't believe it. I bet you guys were good dancers.
Yeah.
Oh, our house used to be a dance hall. All right, then just rock those knees side to side a little bit. Okay, how about a sun salutation? Ready for that? Get the heart rate up a little bit. So sit forward in your chair and walk your feet a little bit ahead of your knees, and we'll break this down and then do it all in a flow. So our first move is just to reach the arms forward or all the way up overhead, wherever feels best in your body. Don't force anything. Then the hands come down on the thighs, and you push your hands into your legs to get your spine to grow. Take a nice breath in and hinge forward. Use the support of your hands on your legs. Press back up. Sweep the arms down by your side, and we're going to do what we call a seated lunge pose. So sit up tall again. Heads up toward the sky. And we're going to lift the right foot up and reach the arms forward or all the way up. If that's too much, you can keep your toe connected to the earth and just lift the heel. So try to bring the knee as close into the chest as you can to strengthen that hip flexor. And then lower the foot down, sweep the arms back down, and we'll go to the other side. So arms reach forward or up. Left leg lifts up toward the chest. Keep trying to lift it. Keep it active. Good. And then lower the foot down, lower the arms down. Now we go into downward dog. So we're kind of come on the heels of the feet. The legs are just about at about a 45-degree angle. So they still have a bend to them. Toes are lifted and spread. Sweep the arms forward. And then show me your palms. Spread your fingers wide. And we're going to hinge forward in downward facing dog. Hinge forward. Good. And use your core strength to lift back up. Bring your hands to your heart now. Roll the shoulders back and lift your heart up. Don't crunch your lower back. Lift from your breastbone. Lift up. and then press back into downward dog. Arms are straight, starfish fingers, press forward, hinge forward. Good. Then come back to neutral, feet come back to mountain, arms sweep down by your side. As you inhale, reach the arms up overhead, palms together, and hands down to your heart. All right, now we're going to do that one more time. One move, one breath, okay? So just do the best you can. Find your mountain pose. Find your breath. When you're ready, take that next inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Breathe in. Hands down to the thighs, hinge forward, exhale. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, sweep the arms down by your side. Inhale, arms forward or all the way up. Right leg lifts towards the chest. Exhale, lower that down, other side. As you breathe in, left knee rises up to the chest, arms lift up. Exhale, lower back down. Bring your feet forward. Let me see the soles of your feet on the heels of your feet. Inhale, arms forward. Let me see the palms of your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press forward with those hands. Good. Hinging forward from your spine. Come back to neutral spine, hands to the heart space, roll the shoulders back and lift your heart up into cobra pose. Breathe in. As you breathe out, push the hands forward again, hinge forward into downward facing dog. Hands hovering over the feet. And then one more time, hands to the heart, elbows back, lift up through your heart space. Cobra pose, lovely. Bring the feet back to mountain pose. Sweep the arms down by your side. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up overhead, palms together and hands down to your heart. Find your beautiful breath. Good. And lower the hands down. All right, let's do a little smile. Show me your teeth. And frown. Surprise. Open mouth, big eyes. And pucker. Scrunch your face, scrunch your lips. And blink, blink, blink. One more time. Smile. Frown. Surprise. Pucker. Blink, blink, and blink. Good. Okay. All right. Last thing we'll do is a little agility, getting those feet moving. So we're going to go heel, toe, forward, and then out to the side. And we'll see if we can add some arm stuff too. So let's start with that right leg. Just come up, straighten the leg, come a heel, and then bring the toe back under the chair and tap the toe. Heel and toe, heel and toe. If you need to lean back in the chair, please do. Heel and toe. Come back to mountain pose. We'll go to the other side. Heel and toe, heel and toe, out and in and out and in. Good. Come back to mountain pose. Let's take that right leg out to the side on your tiptoe and back in again. Out to the side and in. Working that hip. This is what gets us sliding into a diner booth. Super important in my mind. Let's go the other side. Out and in. And getting in and out of the car, right? You need to be able to get in and out of the car. I got to take that leg to the side. One more. Out and in. Heel down. Okay, now let's do a little bit of arm movement. So lower your arms down by your side. We're going to start with that right leg again and extend the left arm forward, right arm back. And switch. Heel and toe and switch. Same side foot, switch the arms. Okay, so I'm going to say freeze, freeze. You should have opposite arm leg forward, right? Is that true?
Yeah, and it can be leg forward.
All right, let's try the other side. So the left foot, right arm or forward, and then we switch. Forward and back. Good, same leg if you can. And for one more, back and forward and back. Good. Mountain pose. All right, right leg's gonna go out to the side, left arm's gonna go out to the side. All right, and then we're gonna tap our shoulder and bring the leg back in. So take the arm out to the side. Let's see, that's your left arm, right leg out to the side, and then bring the leg back to mountain, and you're crossing, tapping your whatever shoulder, that was the shoulder. You get the point. All right, we're using the left arm, tapping the right shoulder. And the right leg's gone out to the side. Last one, and in, good. Okay, now we'll go to this side. So left leg, right arm out to the side, and then cross over, tap your shoulder, bring your leg back in. This is really good brain fitness stuff, strengthening connections between your hemispheres of your brain, right? Good for your joints and your muscles as well. And last one, out and in, good. Feet together, knees apart, because it feels good. Butterfly those knees. All right, what have we not done that would feel good in your body? Anybody have anything they want to do? All righty, how about some yoga sit backs? And I promise that'll be the last thing, then we'll do Shavasana. All right, take your feet a little ahead of your knees and come up on your heels. Sit forward in your chair. Right, draw that belly in, so find your deep belly muscle and cross your hands over your chest. So your fingertips are on the opposite shoulder. Lengthen up through your spine as you draw that core in, and then hinge back until your shoulder blades tap the back of the chair. Use your core strength to lift back up, keeping a straight spine. Bring your elbows towards your knees. And then lean back again, back and forward. Good. Nice belly strength. You got it. Good. Try to keep the head and neck in alignment. And then just imagine there's this golden string pulling you forward. Like our old sit-ups, right? I hear some grunting.
Yes.
Okay, we'll take it. Next time you lean back, pause there for a moment, and then just do a couple little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then come back to sitting up straight. And you did it. Let's release that. Take your feet out wide. Bring your forearms on your thighs. Clasp your hands and allow your head to release down toward the earth. And then just let your belly flop. Let it just release. And notice if you feel any sensation in your back body. Good. Now you can stay like that if you like, it's pretty comfortable, or you can get into any position that works for you for Shavasana. Some people like to put their feet on blocks, soles of the feet together, knees apart. I call this the grandma rolling in her grave pose. You would never sit like that, young lady. All right, so the knees are apart, the soles of the feet are together, hands are resting on the thighs. Palms are down if you're feeling wobbly, up if you're feeling receptive. And just take a couple breaths in through the nose and out through an open mouth. And then just breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, nice and easy. I have a really lovely poem to read to you by Mary Oliver, and it's called The Invitation. Oh, do you have time to linger for just a little while out of your busy and very important day for the goldfinches that have gathered in the field of thistles for a musical battle to see who can sing the highest note or the lowest, or the most expressive of mirth, or the most tender? Their strong, blunt beaks drink the air as they strive melodiously, not for your sake, and not for mine, and not for the sake of winning, but for sheer delight and gratitude. Believe us, they say, it is a serious thing just to be alive on this fresh morning in the broken world. I beg you, do not walk by without passing to attend to this rather ridiculous performance. It could mean something. It could mean everything. It could be what Rilke meant when he wrote, "You must change your life." Mary Oliver. Oh, begin to connect back with your breath. Enjoy a full, rich breath in and take that long, slow breath out. And just like in Mary Oliver's poem, where you can take time to notice the beautiful things that are around rather than focus on the scary or ugly things out there. Goldfinches, birds outside your window, the giggle of a child, whatever it is you can attend to mindfully and seek out those good things. Just begin wiggling fingers and toes, circle your wrists, and turn your head side to side. And with the arms out to the side, gather again all that is good and beautiful. Just encase yourself in that bubble of beauty and ground down as you bring the hands to the heart. Knowing that all the light and love that's in my heart honors that same light and love in all of yours. So bow your head to honor your own practice, and then blink your eyes open and greet your Sangha with Namaste. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of the day and a nice weekend. Anyone doing anything